So here's an advice: don't make decisions when you're too emotional, guys. Hey guys, it's Nelsonville here. Welcome back to another video. Here I'm going to be talking about my experience from Ukraine, just a little bit of it. It's going to be like a series, and if you like it, stick around. All right, 2022, right? We all know Ukraine was engulfed in the war and the chaos. The entire country was torn apart by violence and conflict, and innocent people were caught in the crossfire just like me. Okay, guys, this is a story of me harrowing escaping from the war zone and the struggles I faced like along the way. I'm going to make another story of how I went with people, but this one is just focusing mainly on me because there's so much that happened, guys. So freaking much. So, okay, this is gonna be a very interesting story, guys. I lived in a small town in Ukraine, in the city of Ivano-Frankivsk. I watched as the heart of the country, Kiev, was getting overtaken, and also when Russia was attacking like our airports and stuff like that. It was all like a dream. It was crazy, guys. Even my little city, the airport had an airstrike. It was just so crazy, and that was when like I kind of knew that okay, I gotta get out of here if I want to survive. At first I was like, it happens, we hear this kind of things happen in Ukraine, but it always dies down, right? But this was like pretty serious, right? I think that was on the 24th of February, right, when I and few of my other friends, we made a decision to flee from Ukraine and go to like a neighboring country, well, like maybe Poland or Romania for a while, till everything dies down. So as I said later, I'm gonna make a part two of how I fled with my group, my friends, my pastor, like just a whole lot of stuff like that. So I'll get back into it. So legit, right? I think on the 23rd or so, I was playing MK11 or FIFA, probably MK11, because as you can see on the channel, I love playing the game so much. And we heard on YouTube that Putin won't attack again, blah blah blah, yada yada. I was a bit skeptical. I was worried. I remember sleeping that night, and then I was really scared. I was like just panicking and stuff. But then in the morning when I woke up, everyone was moving around. Everyone was scared. I was leaving the hostel by then, and I kid you not, I haven't felt such fear in a while, guys. The fear was, it was strong. By the way, we're hearing the fan of my MacBook. I'm gonna change that to an M1 hopefully soon. Back to the video. Where was yeah, I was panicking. My mom called me and she was like freaking scared, guys. Like she was telling me like she doesn't know what to do. She was, I think she was even crying a bit. I had to do like the tough guy was, didn't show I was scared. So don't worry, I got this, I got this. Like bro, at that moment my head was processing things at a faster pace. Like okay, what do I do if this goes here? What do I go if this, guys? My head was spinning like a crazy person. I packed a small box. I took a box from my friend. I didn't have a box by then. Crazy, right? Because I never thought I would leave Ukraine anytime soon. So the boxes that I came with, I sold one, and the other one, I left it in my friend's place. So I didn't have a box to use to travel. And bro, guys, this is when you will though I'm going to give again the part 2 and part 3. You're gonna see how people, like, literally, if you don't believe in God, the war will make you believe in God, because like the help we got along the way, so emotional. Like I'm gonna tell you more about it. So yeah, so I borrowed a box from my friend. I took my essential, my PS4, my mic, my MacBook, my medical documents. Honestly, guys, I thought that the war was going to be for a few days. I won't lie to you. I packed like 2 trousers, 5 boxes, a couple of polos. Like I wear 1 boxes a day. I ain't like you nasty guys out there. Yeah, call me out, but I know guys wear boxers more than 2 times. I don't do that. Bro, it's into your crotch, man. And some of you guys like your ass being eaten. I'm not even gonna go there. Like ass eating is nice, like then make it clean. Like I'm all for the rimming too. A girl rimming me, not rimming a guy. Oh, you know what? I'm going off key. Trying to just lighten up the whole place, right? I don't want to get so serious. So yeah, me and my friends, we just thought that honestly we'll get back to our lives maybe in a few days or something like that. But honestly, that was not gonna happen. This was the first time like it was like very serious, and Like there was bombs and there was shit going on. Like when I even came to Ukraine, the first war just kind of ended, you know. So we were on our way to Romanian border, and we started hearing that the Poland borders were better. And you know, at that time, in state of confusion, guys, you have to be careful, right? You can also make the wrong decision or the right decision. You have to be very careful, right? So here's an advice: don't make decisions when you're too emotional, guys. When you're too scared, too sad, too angry, when you know that you are being pushed by your emotions, please do not make any decision. Try to have a calm head as much as possible. Sometimes we can't help it, but when you can, please do not make a decision when your emotions are too high. So some of my friends now divided. Some went to the Polish border because their things were going smooth there, and people were allowed to cross the border easily. But that was far from it, guys. The truth, like, the Polish border was worse than the Romanian border. We had it bad at the Romanian border, but believe me, those in the Polish border had it worse. Some people were at the border for 5 days. I know a friend, she kind of lost her brother for like 2-3 days. Guys, it was bonkers. It was crazy. Like they're literally like I lie you not. Anybody that had a smooth experience, they were the 1%. They were the minority, the 5%. The remaining 95% of us, we went through hell. Through hell, guys. Like, I faced numerous obstacles during the journey, guys. I didn't want to eat so much because I didn't want to use the bush as a toilet. Like when I travel, I know how you guys travel. When I travel, I don't eat, I don't drink, I don't want to pee, I don't want to do number two. I just want to reach my destination in peace. So I remember when we took a bus. We took a bus from the medical hostel, right, with everybody that still chose to go with us to the Romanian border. And then I said goodbye to my friend. She went with her brothers in the Polish border. My friend, then now my girlfriend again. Story for another day. Yeah, so we took off. We were going to the border. I remember that part vividly. And at some point we had to come down because, like, people had already had a head start away from us, so the line was so long. Like, the traffic was a lot, guys. It was a lot. So we had to come down from the bus, pick our stuff, go on foot. And then I was remember that when we were walking, I was with my best friend, with another friend that had a kid. And after like what felt like an eternity, we finally arrived at the border. I think it was like 5-6 hours of walking and stopping. Like, bro, it was just exhausting. I know I was probably exhausted there. I was hungry. I remember that part. Dehydrated because I did not want to drink any water. I should have taken some electrolytes, but I was just so scared. Like, I just saw bush, man. I was like, I don't want to pee or shit in the bush, so I did not want to do any of that. Yeah. So what else happened? See, bro, guys, when a man is desperate, then you see him do crazy things, guys. I saw a girl get stomped over, and when my pastor tried to help her, he almost got stomped over. Like, they both would have died. I don't know what happened to the girl. I don't know if she died or something. And another girl had like a spinal issue. It was so cold out there. Like, we're out there for 15 hours. Maybe she was out there for more. Bro, she just fell. Boom, she couldn't get up. That's what led her into the border. But at what cost? I don't know if she was doing better and stuff. The Arabians were getting aggressive. They were smoking. Okay, fine, smoke your smoke, but don't get high. They got high, guys. A freaking guy tried to jump the border. He got tased and he got tossed back over the border. It was rough, guys. The good part is at least they let the girls at first go through, and then the good thing was that then they let the moms, the babies go through. And for the first time, guys, I wanted to identify as a girl. Like, if that would take me through the border, guy, my head was like that. So oh yes, by the way, if you are enjoying the video, please like, share, subscribe. It does help out a lot. Please. Now back to the video. So as I said, that because mothers and girls started letting them go through, it was pretty cool for them and the babies, just let them go through easily. Then after like for 15 hours in the cold, guys, people like were going crazy and nuts. I remember for the first time I saw like a gun, like you know when you see in movies like, oh, nice hold a gun. Now I'm not so sure because for the first time, right, I saw some police officers shoot a gun in the air because people were getting frustrated. They were pushing on the border gate. I remember they were pushing to little. I was being part of, like, imagine like a pack of sardines, guys. We were just pushing. I think the immigration officers got fed up, loaded the gun in the air, like just maybe I'll put a fire sound, instead of my voice. Yeah, so and then we got pepper sprayed on, bro. That stuff stung. We all like went on the ground. I remember, bro, I was like a criminal. My belly was on the floor. People were scared of getting shot by mistake. You can imagine the number of people, man. It was a lot. I won't lie to you. But after I just got fed up. After that, I stopped pushing the gate. I remember. I just got almost pepper sprayed up. I almost got shot also. So just went. I like left the crowd. Like I don't know if like there was a big gate like the border, and then there was a whole pack of people. But if you push through enough, like on the outskirts, there were people just like camping, and there was like a little restaurant there. So I went down to the restaurant, guys. It just was sad. I cried. I was scared. I was like, oh, I need hope, man, because it was crazy. And if I was scared, there was a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. She was there with her mom. My mom came to visit in Ukraine, and look at what happened to her, man. And then by a miracle, God, like I think the 16-hour, 17-hour, we heard that the border was opening up. They let us pass with like ease, just giving us like a stamp or something. And that was like the stamp to let us go through all the EU countries. And guy, EU is pretty awesome. He has his ups and downs, but the ups I think are more than the downs. I might be wrong, but so far so good. Yeah. So this is a story of like just one of the millions of refugees who had been forced to flee their homes due to the war and country and conflict. And yes, I call Ukraine home, yeah, because I arrived there when I was like 14. I graduated in 2020. I was there to 2021, even 2022. Like I grew up there. I became a man there. So yes, I do consider Ukraine as a home. And I remember when people were asking like stupid ass questions. Why are you crying? You left Ukraine? Or guys, ask anybody that lived in Ukraine. They will kill you because like that was home to, like, our home got destroyed. I grew up there. I started making money there. I found God there. I found a girl that I really, really loved there. Like, guys, things good and bad happened there. So I understood money there. I reconnected with my father. My dad is in Nigeria, not Ukraine. Like I had issues with my dad earlier on. Again, story for another day. But yeah, Ukraine was home, guys. Hello, I didn't know how much it affected my mental health, and I couldn't speak about this for a whole year because I'll give a hint for my next video. I was displaced for 11 months. Just imagine moving up in an apartment. I'm sure people had it worse, but every month I had to change apartment, and not in the same location. Just imagine you're in United States or Canada. This United States is the most common. You're in Texas. The next month you're in Washington. The next month you're in California. The next month you're in Florida. Then the next month you come back to Texas again. Then you are in like outskirts of Texas. Bro, was just crazy. And don't look down on mental health, guys. I feel like guys really, I don't know about girls, but I think guys really kind of like do tough guy, macho, but bro, talk to a therapist, talk to somebody that can hear you out, because it really helps, you know. And I want to share more stories about my displacement and the journey so far. I was overcome with emotions, you know, as I crossed the border into safety, you know, into the neighboring country, Romania. Romania was cool, but a bit too boring for me. I'm gonna give you a story about that too. There was just guys, I would have been speaking Romanian by now if I was not in Dutchland. Crazy, you know. I learned security, standing up for myself. You know, when we crossed the border, I remember I felt relief, freedom. But I'll never forget the struggles and sacrifices that we had, or that had brought me to this moment. Like this current incident I'm recording, So much has gone through it, too much blood and sweat. I traveled from the Ukraine, I went to Romania, I passed through Hungary, Vienna to get Hungary to Hungary, Vienna to get to where I am, Germany. I will tell you about all of that. Um, Currently, I'm in Germany, as you know, amazing country, honestly, and more on that later. I was not alone in this quest for survival, mind you. During the whole time I crossed with my friends, turned brothers and sisters, we had a hell of a journey, guys, and we knew that we had a new life to build. We knew that we were ready to take up the challenges. We had to keep on. Do you know the amount of motivation we did? Like, we had to keep on motivating each other because it was so hard. I hit my mic there. We did not let the war define us. We did not give up. Some all Those of us that chose to stay outside, like we had a choice to go back to Nigeria, but if my Nigerians are listening to this audio, you know that Nigeria is not the best place to be right now. Like, literally, it's not the best. It can cripple you, and it showed. Everybody that went back to Nigeria had a pretty rough one. Not everybody, pardon me, most majority, 95% had a rough one. The 5% that had money, they were fine. The rest did not, so it was pretty tough. But those of us that stood outside, believe me, we are singing a different story right now. We always remember like the strength and determination that helped us survive. It was so truly crucial, and our minds were tried, guys, for 1 year. And don't worry, I'll give you the whole tea of it. Okay, let you sink this one in. Talk to you later, and have a wonderful day. This was a long time to make it, guys. All right, bye bye.